Hi, my name is Molly Arbuthnott. I write stories about animals, and my favourite thing about writing is being able to create a world where anything is possible. I love being an author because there was a period of my life where, for various reasons, I was very lonely and created all these fictional friends who all relate to people who've been important in my life, so the people are still there through my stories too. I sometimes find it quite hard to express what I really think or feel, and stories are kind of a way of me doing that. The way they can bring joy to other people as well makes me really happy. I used to write lots of cards to friends when I was at school, and one of them told me you should write. I then became a teacher, and the happiest part for me was when I could read stories to the children, and I gradually realised that the best way for me to share what I really love doing was to write, and then that's a way that I can always give the best of myself to other people. I just woke up one day and I really decided I needed to write. And sometimes you're lucky and you get those inspiring moments, and sometimes you're brave enough to follow them. We just lost our cat on a ferry. I felt like this was a way to bring happiness and comfort to my family. I was lucky I had a friend who was happy to do pictures. The rest kind of fell into place. Writing's kind of a way of me justifying potential previous mistakes. I've just actually written a poem about losing my car because I sometimes walk up and down the street and forget where I've parked my car if I'm travelling a lot. So I wrote a poem about that, and then you make it into some sort of silly joke, and then it makes you feel a bit better about it. It's a way of me keeping people and places that I love in my life, even if it's in a fictional way. The hardest thing about writing is having to force oneself to go out into the world and travel, especially if you're doing it on your own. It doesn't come that naturally to me. If you're really passionate about what you're doing, then that gives you a courage and a confidence to go out and do it. My proudest moments as an author has probably been coming here. I've never quite had an experience like this before, and being able to share something I really love with lots of people is amazing. Also, I guess launching a book, people don't really understand, but it's a very emotional journey for me every time a book is launched. It's everything that my views of the world articulated into a story. A top tip I would give to someone writing a story or a poem is just have a go, and to not be too constricted by feeling like it has to have a beginning, a middle, or an end. I guess that's why I like writing about animals, because if you're writing about humans, they're very constricted by having to wake up, go to their job, have their lunch, go to bed. It's very regimented, whereas an animal, you kind of have a bit more freedom. I guess what I'm trying to say is your story can have unicorns or kings or people flying, anything that you want, because it's your story and no one can tell you it's right or wrong. Thank you for listening to me. I hope it's been a bit helpful, and I wish you lots of luck on your reading journey.